Hi, my name is Denise Henry. I am the Director for the Center of Teaching, Learning, and Leadership at Colorado State University, Pueblo. This is part 2 of redesigning an assignment for use in a higher ed classroom that move it from absolutely no use of AI to now using AI as a collaborative partner. Okay, so in the first part of the video, we walked through the whole teacher flow of using the resources that we have and some AI literacy framework information to redesign the assignment. In the second part, we're going to go through supporting students. So we want to make our guidelines for AI use in the assignment transparent to them. We want them to know exactly what it looks like to use AI in the way that we are allowing them to use it. We can't just assume that when we tell them things like critically evaluate the input, they're going to know what that means, or the level of critical evaluation or the amount of time to spend looking at something. So we want to model that for students in our class the first time we go through our policy, or when we have a particular assignment that will allow AI. Or you can bring in a colleague from your teaching center, or someone in your department, or someone on campus that has used AI in a classroom. Have them either help you design an assignment for students, or not design the assignment, design the overview of what the policy looks like, or they could model it for you. Okay, but the important thing is that students really need that transparency. We can't assume that they understand what we mean. We can create video walkthroughs, any way we want to get that information to them, but we need to demonstrate the use at least once. Okay, so what I did was I looked at the assignment, and I'll show you the redesigned assignment. Is pasted over here into a Google Doc. That's the original assignment. Oh, my redesign. Okay, here's my redesigned assignment. I prompted the agent to make the learning competencies overt for students in the assignment directions, and to put that at the beginning, which it did. So I'm looking through them, and I'm not sure they're going to understand what these competencies mean, what they actually look like in practice. So I came back to NotebookLM. I still have my notebook open. If I had closed it out and closed out the app and started over, I would need to get the original assignment or the redesigned assignment information back in here for it to look at in the prompt that I used. But since I still had my assignment open, or the work open, this is saved. So what I prompted it with is, let's see, we'll go down to the very bottom, and I'm just gonna actually, did not want to thumbs up it. I'm going to copy this. It's really hard to read and work inside that tiny window for me. So I'm just going to come down to the very, very end of this assignment and paste what it generated for me. Okay. So before I even spend any time reformatting this table that definitely needs some work, I'm going to look and see if it's anything that's usable for me. So here I see they've got a learning goal, concrete example. I asked for examples and non-examples in my prompt, and I'll show you that prompt in a second. So looking over here, here's the literacy explanation. Here's the example. So this is what it looks like when you're using appropriately. What does it look like when you're using it inappropriately? So appropriate, I see here, generate 5 summary bullet points. Inappropriate is write the methods section of my paper. I like that. So what I'll do is go through here, see if I like all of this, and then I'll do some reformatting and cleaning up for my students. So I'll pause right now so you don't have to watch the reformatting process, and I'll be right back. So I've cleaned this table up a little bit to make it easier to read. And we can go through now and see the domain and competency from the AI literacy framework and the learning goal. We've got concrete examples of what collaborative use means, and then non-examples. And it's picking up my language of a cognitive crutch, which I'm going to keep because I like that. So one thing I might change is where it says, here's your learning goals, students should become proficient in using AI tools. I might change that to, you will practice using AI tools and that you're working towards proficiency, some language like that. So I'll take this kind of, this frameworky language and massage it into something that's a little bit friendlier for students to read. That won't take me very long to do, 10 seconds per box here. I'll look at the examples and the non-examples. And then this can give me ideas of what I can talk about when I'm modeling with students. And it also might give me ideas for other things I want to add in here of examples and non-examples. Maybe I've seen some inappropriate use in my class and I really want to highlight that here, but not in a, a negative, I'm calling you out kind of way, but just like, here's the way you're not allowed to use it. And, using examples that you've seen, this term or previous terms really helps students attend to that information. And since things are changing so quickly with the evolution of the technologies, if you're using examples of what you're seeing in your classes here, instead of just keeping a static assignment that you use over and over again without modifying it at all, you'll stay on top of current technology use and abuse. Use and misuse? We'll go with misuse. Okay, so this is a student support that we've created here for the use of their AI. So you can go through this, use your expertise. Does it get at what you would like it to get at? Would you like it to get at more? That kind of thing. This table will go in the assignment and it will be at the top of the assignment. They don't need to know that it's a framework, but I do want them to know that they are developing AI literacy competencies. So I'm making that part transparent to them. And by highlighting and showing them and providing them a resource that tells them or communicates what's acceptable use and non-use, that is creating a transparent learning experience for the students. So that's one way that we can better support our students through policy with AI use in assignments in our classes. So please do reach out to me if I can be of assistance with creating student supports for any of your assignments that you'd like to redesign or create.